This is a tough announcement.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah. We found ourselves in a rough position where the house burnt down.
Mm-hmm.
And we saved the computer and the microphone, but
yeah,
Mike's keyboard's gone. His desktop's gone. Everything's gone. Ignore the lighting.
Yeah, the lights are... I mean, those are, like temporary construction lights.
Yeah.
As you can see, we have started to rebuild.
Yeah. But
it has been unfortunate, though.
Yeah. How have you been faring since the fire?
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been faring fair.
That's pretty fire.
Yeah. That's a little
soon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I just lost everything, and you're good.
It's pretty funny, though, right?
I mean, not really. How would you like to lose everything you ever loved and owned? Riley's gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
What about your mom and dad? Are they around?
They never were.
Oh. Oof. Sorry.
Still funny?
A little bit. Welcome to Broken Boys, baby.
Yeah.
This is episode 134. I'm Colin.
And I'm Mike.
And, we're back. We're back together again.
Mm-hmm.
I can kiss Mike on the mouth if I want to.
You probably shouldn't.
We'll see.
See how it goes.
Mike with longer hair and a shorter beard.
Yeah.
And me with slightly longer hair than the last time you saw me.
I think so, yeah. Hasn't been cut, so.
No, it has not.
Neither is mine, I don't think.
Nah, you look
I
like
need to get some...
emo boy.
Yeah.
I'm in love with an emo girl.
Oh, my favorite artist. Yeah.
Remember when we did an episode where we listened to that whole album?
Did we talk about that for a whole episode?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember listening to the album.
Yeah. I wish I didn't.
Yeah, I wish I'd same. Yeah.
Yeah. But how's your week been other than the fire?
Other than that, I mean, it's been fine. It's been all right. Been feeling a little. I think I have some seasonal allergies going on, so if I get a little sneezy today, or a little,
that'll be good for the concert tomorrow. Actually, just do
yeah,
yeah,
Connor just singing beautifully, "Lover, Please Stay," and I'll just go. Yeah.
Shut up!
Shut the fuck.
I meant for dispersing the crowd around us, but that works.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh yeah, that's true as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's just allergies because I haven't seen anyone. So.
Oh, okay. We could spit in my mouth.
Yeah.
We can figure it out.
We can get there. Other than that, though, it's been all right. Haven't really done too much. Just sulked in my depression dome.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I love depression.
Also, I just realized we have to spin today. Are you ready for that?
No.
We
I'll
can
make the wheel right now.
It's okay. We could also do it during Song of the Week if you'd like.
I'm already halfway there.
Yeah. The week's been fine. Doing the same things that have been happening. Been trying to do better myself a little bit.
Yeah.
And all that. Just, my buddy Dane, he suggested a thing. There's a treadmill right there.
That's what you were saying last week, huh?
Yeah, he suggested a little it's like a walking thing, but it's at like an intense incline.
Mm.
And for 30 minutes a day. I've skipped a couple days, but I think the other ones I've done. So, we're, trying to do stuff a little bit better-ish. Trying to get shit together.
Let's go.
We love that.
LFG,
Yeah.
poggers, and such.
Yeah. Poggers and yeah. I'm just trying to think of another one. I don't know though. Pog Champ.
Yeah, that one.
There we go.
Germa.
Kek W. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. Omega lol.
Omega lol. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I mean, I've kind of been doing the same routine a little bit, but
You've been uploading a bunch of TikToks.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I've been doing some TikTok stuff. I did a little, for the song "Did I Make You Up" by Half Alive. I did a little like vocal acapella thing of the chorus. Still not like huge on that song, but I do like that chorus a lot. Yeah. So like,
I was gonna say I didn't think you loved that song.
No, and like as I went back to it, I was like, yeah, I don't like these verses at all. And some of the production stuff is a little, whatever. But I like the chorus a lot. I've always liked the chorus.
You missed out on doing like the dance,
Yeah, I should have been doing the dance.
That whole trend going on.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, that would have gotten you more traction, I think.
Maybe, yeah. Instead, I just was a little depressed emo boy. Just put my head against the door. Yeah.
You could have had Josh and the rest of Half Alive going.
Yeah, it's like, I'll dance to your song if you fly out here to come in my basement.
Come in my basement.
Exactly.
Come in my basement, Half Alive.
Yeah. It's an open invitation. Yeah, we did that, or I did that. Yeah, there weren't multiples of me. It was layered in post.
Oh.
I know that's confusing, but
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, but we did that.
We did that.
Yeah. I liked how that turned out, though. I was just kind of thinking of it one day. I was like, you know what? I can hear some acapella harmonies. That would be kind of nice. And
it sounded great.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was kind of fun. So I did a little video for that, and then I did a little one of just the sheet music that I made for it, so I could have things organized. Yeah. Did those. I did a little Radiohead cover of another song that I don't really love that much from them. But I was just playing with it on piano. I was like, you know what? That's actually kind of sick.
Oh, like the sardines.
Yeah, crushed like sardines in a crushed tin box. Yeah. A
little redundant there.
A little bit. Yeah. It's off Amnesiac, which I have some mixed feelings on Amnesiac, but it's a good song still. I just kind of liked playing it. I was like, that was more interesting than I thought it would be. Did that, and then I did a little like music theory breakdown of a track yesterday, which I thought was pretty fun. But I did those. Yeah. I listened to a couple albums. This is kind of the month of the women. This is Women's History Month for me, basically.
Yeah.
I'm listening to a lot of women. But I listened to an album called Bewitched by Leve.
Laufe?
Yeah, it's pronounced Leve. It's
really?
Icelandic. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of like Björk.
I thought it was Laufe because it's like that's Loki's name in like Nordic. It's
really?
Laufe.
Yeah, no, I mean I've watched multiple stuff on her pronouncing it. It's like two consonants that aren't, or two like vowels that aren't in like the English language, but like the English version of saying it is leve.
Oh,
according to her. I don't know.
Interesting.
But she's kind of like a jazz singing artist, but like poppy as well. It's got a really nice voice, and so like the whole album's like a little loungy. It's very lovey, and kind of like the sad love songs at some points. It sounds like something that would have been made in like the 40s or 50s, but with today's like production and trends. It's an interesting mix that I think is really nice.
That's cool.
So yeah, I've been really liking that one a lot.
I think my brother likes some of her music.
Yeah, one of her songs is somewhat big on TikTok. I think I've seen it in a lot of like, send this slideshow to someone who deserves to see these dogs or something like that. I think one of her songs
like
is
fucked up dogs.
Usually I see the good ones.
Oh, you
actually.
see the good ones?
Yeah.
Whenever I see those, it's like, send it to someone who deserves to see these dogs, and it's just like fucking cryptids and shit.
Yeah.
It's like I've been tempted to send it to people, but I'm like, that's not funny, really.
Yeah, I usually get the good ones. So maybe you haven't heard the song. Is it usually like creepy stuff in the background?
No, it's usually like a song. It's like
an upbeat.
It's all good. And then you scroll, and it's fucking like
they just get more
somebody looking through the window. And
yeah.
shit.
Okay. So maybe you have heard it. But I didn't even realize that till afterwards. I just saw an album of the year. It had like a higher score. And one of the music guys I follow on TikTok, he was like, "Yeah, this is a really, really great album." And I was like, I'll check it out. And I really liked it. Yeah. I also gave one listen to the new Mitski album. The Land is Inhospitable, and So Are We. That's what it's called. And I wasn't really feeling it on that one listen, but I definitely need to give it more. Because a lot of people are loving it. I'm like, I'm missing something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to listen to it again, a little closer, some lyrics and stuff, see if I change my mind.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it for me.
Right.
Yeah.
No, nothing too exciting.
Nope.
That's all right. There's nothing wrong with dull and nothing wrong with dull and boring. You know.
Yeah. That's what I tell myself.
Yeah. I forget that my grandma had a saying that she told my dad, but it's something like that. It's like, you know, excitement isn't always good, but there's nothing wrong with dull and boring.
Dang.
Yeah.
Some wisdom on the BrokeN Boys podcast.
She's dead. She died in a fire.
She died of boredom. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Rip. Wise words. Mrs. Colin.
Yep.
Yep. Grandma Colin.
That's what I'm named after, actually.
Yeah. How about you though? What you been up to, Mr. Schoolboy?
I've been fucking working like a madman.
Yeah.
Fucking after I got off last Friday when we recorded 1 to 9, I had 7:30 to 8:30 or 8:30, 7:30 to 3:30 on Saturday, and then I worked at 2:45 to 10:45 on Sunday, and then I worked 1 to 9 on Monday, and then I had a couple 4.5-hour shifts after that, but it was a lot.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it was not, but especially Monday, because McDonald's hates their employees, I guess, because they decided to go, it's National Cheeseburger Day, and 50-cent double cheeseburgers.
I did see a deal for that.
Yeah, with like any purchase or whatever. So, yeah, it was fucking insane.
That sounds like a lot of cheeseburgers.
Time I was there. Yeah, you would not believe the amount of cheeseburgers there were. I was surprised we didn't run out of fucking burgers.
Yeah. Did you hear a lot?
Yeah. And I was mad. Everyone was mad.
Yeah.
And fucking my manager, the one that was working at the time, she was like, she got a little mad at me. And I was like, well, don't get fucking... I was walking away to do something. I was like, don't get pissed at me. I was just doing my job. And then she was like, Colin, I need you to go on the counter and stay there. And I was like, why am I getting punished?
Is the counter the punishing?
Yeah, the counter's the worst fucking spot. It's so boring.
Oh, just because of boredom?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, there were a shit ton of people in the lobby, and nobody was ordering. They were just waiting for their food.
Yeah.
The amount of orders that were just sitting on the rack. Oh God. There were many people just left their food, I think, just because it was such a long wait.
Awesome.
But I was handing drinks and food out in the drive-thru most of the time, and I found it insane that most of it was food, but that you'd have
for legal reasons. That's a joke.
you'd have a stray person coming through getting like a Diet Coke, and it's like you waited in that line for 30 minutes, maybe more, for a Diet Coke that you could have gone to a gas station or just a convenience store or anything,
different restaurant,
anything, and you would have been in and out, and it would have been cheaper as well because the prices on drinks went up. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I would just, if I were them, I would have just left the line, refunded it, maybe even not, because like at that point, I'm not wasting that much of my time in a fucking McDonald's line for that.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to dox where you are, but the way the line, like when that line gets backed up at your McDonald's, I'm concerned for how that affected traffic.
Yes. Yeah. I couldn't see out that way.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, and then there was a homeless man in the drive-thru yesterday night.
Just walking through.
He was begging people for money at the like where you talk into the speaker.
Oh, okay.
He one of the lanes was closed, so he took the cone to the one that was active, blocked that one off, and just started asking people for money. So my manager had to go out and be like, "Get the fuck out of here," and he left. But then he came back, I guess. So, good times.
Yeah.
Saturday was actually okay though.
Boo. It's boring and dull. Make something up that happened. Saturday.
Saturday, I started at 7:30, so it was early.
Yeah.
I didn't get a ton of sleep, so I was pretty tired. But I had a little bit of a flirt moment with my coworker.
Oh.
Yeah, that was fun. That was about it.
Like an actual flirt moment?
Yeah, I think so, at least. Yeah, I know. We were at the first window. She was taking orders, and I was taking money. And we both started at 7:30, so we were both kind of pretty tired and delirious and shit. And she's trying to talk over the fucking speaker, and she's like, "Did you want to sausage those nuggies?" I was like, "Nuggies?" and then we just started going off of that, and I was like, do you want any honey mussy with those nuggies? Honey mussy got her.
That's awesome.
Very good. But yeah, it all started when I had to change the paper in the register, and I tried to throw it in the garbage can, but the garbage can's in a cart where there's a top to it, so it's kind of hard to throw it in. So she's on the mic, and I try to throw it in, it bounces off and hits the ground. She goes, "Nice." It's oops. But it was kind of fun.
Nice.
And then I saw Zane. He walked in.
Oh.
Yeah, with his
He's still alive?
Yeah. And he's a girlfriend.
Really now?
Zany has a girlfriend.
Oh my gosh, so much love happening on
campus. Love at McDonald's.
As soon as I leave, my boys just go crazy. Love it, yeah.
Love it first. McChicken.
Was that was he taking her on a date?
Yeah, they came in and got they got Pokemon Happy Meals. So they got Pokemon Happy Meals.
Sounds like she's the one.
Yes. But she seems really nice.
Yeah.
Good to see Zane again.
Yeah.
Because we haven't hung out this semester yet. But, other days of work were pretty ass though. So, I got one good one in.
Nice.
I had a micro teaching presentation that I had to do for my teach class, which was it was the first time at a presentation that I wasn't cripplingly anxious for. Because when I had my speech class in the first fall I was there, my fucking comm class, I could barely talk. My stomach was in knots the entire time, even beforehand. But I walked into my teach class and I was like, I don't know, why do I not feel nervous? I got a little nervous while we were doing it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I felt okay.
That's good.
Went okay. We had to make up fake scenarios because we were teaching diversity in classrooms. And we took 2 from the book, and then we had to me and my partner had to make one of our own. And I made mine I was like, Ellie Williams, and then I was like, she LGBTQ QIA plus community member. And then I was like, yeah, she grew up
gay.
She gay. Yeah, she grew up in a big city in New England, and something caused her to have to move halfway across the country with an adoptive father to Jackson, Wyoming. Wow,
such a creative mind you got there.
I know.
Off the dome.
I know. And then I was like, yeah, the homecoming dance came around, and it came out the fact that she was an LGBTQIA plus community member, and she got chastised for it. I didn't say that. Some dude named Seth came up and was like, not another, D word.
Thank you.
But yeah. But then I was like, what could you do to, remedy the situation and try to teach LGBT acceptance in your class or whatever. And the group that got that one was like, we were kind of stumped because like we don't want to make her more uncomfortable. And I was like, oops.
It's just a challenging problem.
It is.
Challenging scenario.
Yeah, but then after that, somebody in my class that I've been in a big group in a couple times with, she was like, I wish I would have gotten that one. And I was like, oh, why? And she had Ellie's tattoo on her arm.
Oh, wow.
I was like, that's cool. So we talked about like video games, and I was like, I'm playing Baldur's Gate at the moment. She's like, so am I. I was like, oh, another fucking nerd. I'm just the Riz God, Mike.
I guess so. Yeah. 1 week, I'll let you loose.
Yeah. Yeah. What else did I write down here? Nothing.
It opens up to blank pages.
Yeah, I've been playing more Baldur's Gate. I had to lower the difficulty to get past the part I was stuck on.
Nice.
But then I brought it back up, so it's all good.
There you go. It's like it never happened.
Another Riz God situation.
Nice little boss.
I romanced Shadowheart.
Oh. Is that the bear?
Yes. No, she's like a cleric. And I was like, I like this character, so I'm gonna fuck her or whatever. We didn't fuck yet. Yeah.
Man mindset.
But then like there's another character named Lizelle, and she's kind of like a lizard person, not like super lizardy, but like kind of gross looking. And she was like, I want to fuck you. And I was like, no, I'm good.
I'm all right. Appreciate it.
The only one that didn't want to fuck me was the vampire elf. And I was like, man, dude, why don't you want to fuck me? He was like, I don't want to fuck you. And I was like, all right. But then he sucked my blood, so.
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been fun. Been playing Fortnite and Minecraft with Noah this week. Still.
Nice.
Yeah, we started a Minecraft world, and I got a dog right away on the first try. And I was like, hell yeah, this dog's name is Dinkle. And then we went into a cave, and a creeper got him. And I was a little distraught. So I made a little memorial for him. We got back on the surface. I was like, oh, another dog. Noah, try to get him. And he got it. And I was like, what's that dog's name? He's like, Crack Pipe.
That's awesome.
And then I got an axolotl. And I was like, that's Dinkle too.
Reincarnated.
Yeah. And I got another dog, and I named her Dinklet.
Nice.
And then Crack Pipe and Dinklet fucked, and they made Pipelet.
Wow.
And then Pipelet died because of
probably because she was
bear.
I was gonna say probably because she was a crack baby.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I love Minecraft. It was very fun. Mm-hmm. Saw the new caves for the first time. So.
Oh, this was your first time playing with the new caves?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, really fun. I also listened to The Land is Inhospitable, and so are we, by Mitski.
Yeah.
The ladies are popping off this year, Mike.
They really are.
Paramore, Boy Genius, Mitski, Olivia Rodrigo.
For me, Leve.
I was gonna listen to that one too.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. Yeah.
Yeah. I've listened to the Mitski one a few times. I think I listened to it twice yesterday and once today, but I like it a lot. I think it's very good. She sounds great. It's folky, but it's got like country instrumentals. It's kind of, to me, listening to the whole thing a couple times, it maybe on the drive home, listening to it again, I was like, this kind of feels like a long, long time, the Linda Ronstadt song from the Bill and Frank episode.
Oh, yeah.
As a full-length album. I was like, yeah, I like this feel a lot. Laurel Hell, I tried to listen to once, and I didn't connect at all. Yeah,
I was looking at Album of the Year, and that's like her lowest rated one. Yeah. So like, I think even her fans weren't huge on that one.
But yeah, I like this one a lot. I had a good time with it. Yeah.
I think for me, mostly is because I listened to Leve and Mitski the first time on the same night. I think I was comparing them a little bit too closely. So like, I'm fully aware that the next time I go in, I may have completely different feelings. It just didn't really do anything for me the first time. Yeah. But, yeah.
Cool. But yeah, yeah, good album. Check it out. I think that's. Oh, when I got home, I played the new Mortal Kombat with my brother for the first time and beat him on the first fight.
Nice.
Like, fuck yeah! And then I lost like 20 fights after that. But at least I got that.
You got the beginner's
I
luck.
got the one. But yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, I looked up all the fatalities just because I'm a sick individual.
Yeah,
that's all I care about.
Yeah, whose was your favorite?
There was a few that were pretty good. The one that stuck with me the most that I thought was really cool was I don't fucking know the names of the characters, but some guy does like a water tornado.
Oh, that's right.
And it like spins around and like rips the skin off of him like in the tornado, and then he just kind of like splits him in there as well. It's just like it's really creative.
Parts of the Red Sea there.
And then also there's one I saw on TikTok that wasn't in the compilation I watched, where some guy just like I don't know, he like reaches into like another dimension of time or something. It's like an endless loop of him making the guy look at his own decapitated head and shit. That one's really cool too. That was probably my favorite.
The one I got when I won the first fight, I played this character. Her name's Ashura, and she's like a demon, but she's like reformed, so she's a light demon or whatever.
She's a Christian.
Yes. But her golden wings come out, and then she points them, and it's just a bunch of blades, and they impale the other person.
I saw that one.
And then she just burns them to death with her fucking light or whatever. Fucking cool.
Yeah.
Did you know Megan Fox is in the game?
I did not.
Yeah.
She like voice a character?
Yeah.
Or?
She voices and is the face model for Natara, I think. She's like a vampire.
Interesting.
The worst voice acting I've ever heard in my life.
I can imagine.
Really fucking bad.
Not shocking.
But her character's fun to play, at least. So, it's got that going for her. I was like, where's MGK? Why isn't MGK a cameo?
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's pretty much my week.
Do you think we can fit a third MGK reference into this episode?
Yeah, probably.
I think that should be the goal for the rest of the episode.
I agree.
Yeah.
Music news. We got I Don't Know How news.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we did.
I missed that.
Yep. Dallin put out a fucking thing, and he was like, yeah, I'm working with a new production thing. Album's gonna be with you ASAP. Ryan's gone.
I was hearing some stuff about that.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, Ryan unfortunately broke my trust, like, real bad, so...
I think... Didn't I talk about that on the pod when that news was going on?
At some point, yeah.
I don't even remember what it was. I think it was...
He, like, spent...
I was going to say, it didn't have something to do with finances. Yeah.
Like, he took Dallin's credit card and just used it in a bunch. But then, like, I think Ryan's current girlfriend or whatever, commented on Dallin's post and was like, you're an asshole or whatever. And then Ronnie Radke was like, Ryan's a fucking cunt and he drains everybody of everything. So, including his girlfriends. So watch out. And then people were like, extremely rare Ronnie W.
Well, I think him and Ronnie were I think Ryan was in Falling in Reverse.
Maybe.
I know they were in a group together. Because now that once you mentioned that, I remember that they had been brought up together before. So
yeah,
that's probably just Ronnie being bitter because someone doesn't like him.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's just Dallin now, I guess. Unless there's other people that we don't know.
It's kind of like Panic at the Disco. It's just Brendan.
Yeah. People were saying that, like, wait, Brendan plays the drums and Dallin needs a drummer now. So, like, what if... And people are like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, maybe just not giving Brendan the microphone might be a good idea.
Maybe. Yeah, but he'd be too much of a distraction. He'd just be back there.
Yeah, his drum solos would be... He would be doing too many fills. every time, every 4 bars, you do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then there was a teaser that got posted on the I Don't Know How socials that was like of a new song coming, I guess. But
nice.
Yeah, that's cool. James and the Shame released a new single.
Oh.
I forget what it's called. It's
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I'm so sorry.
Why don't you have your notes in front of you at all times?
I didn't even write the title in my notes. Nothing Left to Love is what it's called. It's more the same, but it's very fun. He sounds great. I don't know. The guitar work on it is really, really good as well. But I don't know if he did it or if another artist did the guitar. But yeah, I wasn't expecting new James and the Shane music this soon or really ever, really. So, because he was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to do this again, but here's an album. And he was like, surprise. But yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it quite a bit. You got any music news?
Yeah, I got a couple. We got Jacob Collier. He announced that he will be releasing his album Jesse Volume 4 on February 29th, which is a very Jacob Collier date to choose. Leap year. Yep.
Who's Jesse?
Well, it's spelled D. It's like Jesse, like normal, like Breaking Bad Jesse, with a D in front of it.
Like
no
Jesse.
idea who it is. Yeah. No idea who it is. But he's named 3 other albums after it. So this is Jesse Volume 4. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with it. But he released another single called Little Blue with Brandi Carlile.
I've heard that name before.
I have too, and I didn't quite know where. I think she's a bigger person from 80s, 70s, something like maybe. I don't know. That's just me speculated. But it was a pretty good song. I wasn't huge on like the verses, like they were fine, but they didn't really do much. But he like does like this kind of like ambient production in like the choruses, and it sounds super super good. Like probably some of the best production he's ever done.
Oh, wow.
So the choruses and like the outro are like heavenly, but verses whatever. So it's pretty decent song. I like it a lot. And then there was also a little bit of a Twitter feud between Lucy Dacus and Maddie Healy.
Oh, I think I saw something about that.
Yeah, basically, and I'm going to quote Maddie Healy. These are not my words. This is what he said. He made a tweet saying, I once told Lucy Dacus that me and Matt, is that another guy from the 1975? I don't remember, one of his bandmates, that me and one of my bandmates were thinking of making an offshoot of Boy Genius with 3 guys called Girl Retard.
Oh. Wow.
And he said, yeah, and then he said, and now she doesn't talk to me that much. And then she just quote tweeted that saying, I don't talk to you at all. And then the tweets were deleted by Maddie Healy. So
I think I saw that he deactivated.
Oh, maybe it wasn't like his main account. It was like I don't know what it was, but like people were saying no, that is him, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's also he stole that joke. So a lot of people have made that joke.
Oh, really? I don't think I've seen
like,
that.
Oh, I'm gonna make a band called Girl Tard or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's like so funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, good one, Matt.
Yeah. Lucy just like, I don't talk to you at all, and she's like, all right.
And PB's like, why did you do that?
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I got.
Fun.
Sneezy just relates to me. Yeah.
Not the dwarf.
No. Unless.
Take a healthy gulp of that. That's hot.
Yeah. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Your mom's working. In heaven.
She's trying to work up there. She works for God. Yeah. Get my wife's name out my fucking mouth. Yeah.
Out of my fucking mouth?
Yeah. Cool. Well, we have 30 minutes left of this podcast.
We sure do.
Yeah.
You want to play rock, paper, scissors or something?
Of course. Not out of 3, just 1. One chance.
All right.
Yeah. Best 200.
No. Get out.
Wow.
This is my burnt down house now. See some wine over there. I'm gonna dig into that. You had to do it to him, huh?
context, I was standing like this.
I don't know. Do you want to solve that ball mace? Man, we're back in person for the first time in a couple months. And we have nothing to fill the time with.
Not really.
Got a concert tomorrow.
We do have a concert tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll just talk about our plan. So what time we leaving?
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
We probably won't have a full episode of concert deets like we did with Takeover Torque. It's just because it's next week is Arts Analysis time.
Yeah.
So maybe instead of a bracket we could do that, but
unless something wild happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I do like the idea of like talking about the experience and having
okay.
a compilation of videos at the end.
Could do that
if you want to do that. It's up to you, but because you edit it or whatever, but
or whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be fun. Nothing but Thieves. Chicago, baby, the Vic Theater.
Yeah.
Never been that one, but
nope.
Yeah.
We found parking for it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Happy for you.
Thank you.
gonna get some lunch beforehand.
It'll be my first time driving in Chicago, so I'm a little terrified of that.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, but
it should be okay. Like
we'll see.
I
didn't check what part of Chicago the theater is in, but it looks like it's somewhat not like downtown.
It's probably
maybe
like
it is.
on the outskirts of the city or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here, let me look up where the Vic Theater is right now.
Awesome. Also, you've been referring to it as a lunch, and
it'd be like a dinner, I guess.
A dinner.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that before.
You haven't heard that before?
No.
Lunch, dinner.
Why not dunch?
Dunch works too.
Yeah, for brunch.
Yeah, the Vic.
Or breakfast.
It's like right outside of Wrigleyville.
That's pretty downtown.
It's pretty deep. North side, baby.
Stupid deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By John.
Yeah. John, friend of the podcast.
Yeah. Owner of a house.
Yes. That's true.
Yeah, we kind of half mentioned that last week, but John has a house now. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I'm very glad we don't have good quality cameras. Otherwise, I'm just gonna see my nose dripping the entire episode.
I get to see it though.
Yeah, you get
every time I look at Mike, I see a little snot.
Yeah,
and I'm like, ew.
It's a little annoying right now. I took a Claritin, but it doesn't seem to be doing much.
Mucinex.
Yeah,
those little commercials with the little booger guys.
Yep.
Yeah, remember that?
I remember those. I remember those.
Been watching Ahsoka. That's real good.
It's good.
Yeah. It's probably like, I don't want to say it's better than The Mandalorian, but it's really close. There was an episode last week that was...
Yeah, I was looking at, because I'm a nerd, I was looking at the ratings of the episodes just to see how it was doing. Mm-hmm. And I saw like, those are pretty good ratings. And then just like, oh, all right, I guess that's a good episode. Yeah.
Spoiler warning for Ahsoka, episode 5. Anakin's there.
I did see clips of that.
Yeah. Fucking so cool. I love seeing Hayden Christensen back. He was in Obi-Wan, of course, but like they actually de-aged him in Ahsoka so he looks younger. Yeah. Which is good. And like they had like flashbacks to the Clone Wars and shit and like good stuff.
Yeah.
Little clips of him turning into Darth Vader and then turning back to Anakin and like the red saber came out of his Anakin hilt and like real good nerd shit.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm sorry.
Why don't you have more to talk about, Mike?
I don't know.
Where's the guitar covers?
The guitar is right there.
Yeah? Play us something then.
That's a lot of effort.
Okay. Play us something then. Don't fill the time.
I won't.
Alright. Do you want to like do your treadmill thing?
Yeah, actually, I need to get some time in that. So like, the rest of the episode, you just hear.
Just straight. You have a mic cam.
Yeah.
Sweat cam.
Make sure I have a really overblown mic the entire time. Like,
one of those shitty ones that plug into your phone. And that, like, it's like, what do you have to say?
just clipping the whole time.
Let's see how red Mike gets.
No, it's feeling good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be great.
Do you want to talk about MGK some more?
Or? Hey, you fit him back in naturally. Natural segue.
It's always natural when MGK's around.
Of course.
He's in love with a teenage girl, of course.
Yeah, which is natural.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
For
joke.
teenagers.
Yes. Yeah. MGK, probably one of my least favorite artists around right now.
I'd say that.
Yeah.
He's pretty up there.
Yeah.
Like Kanye, MGK.
See, at least Kanye has a good discography going for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't tell me you don't like Tickets to My Downfall, Mike.
I don't. Well, I've never listened to that one, but I'm guessing I probably don't.
I know you loved.
Mainstream Sellout.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if they can hear me back here, but
I'm sure it's fine.
here, I'll talk at you real quick.
Now they can't hear me.
How you doing? Oh, you gotta blow the mic. Blow the audience, Mike.
Yeah.
Blow the blow. I got nothing.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sucks.
You know what?
Why is it that when we're on Discord, we can fill out a whole episode?
Probably the delays just add more
Maybe.
seconds.
But also, it's like probably. But also, I don't know. Like, episodes go long when we're on Discord. Why are you crying right now? I'm not.
Are my eyes watering?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just can't take how dull and boring this episode is. That's gonna be the title.
Yeah.
Dull and boring.
That's good. Clickbait right there.
Yeah.
Everyone will want to listen to dull and boring.
Is the fire back?
I guess so. That'll add some interesting.
Yeah, actually that's why I'm crying. I'm just reliving
Reminded of the
what
fact.
happened 6
Yeah.
days
How did
ago.
that happen?
Well, it started in the basement.
You were spitting red hot fire down here.
Yeah, I was actually doing my guitar covers, which were going really,
But not
really
the dog
good.
because they were in your desktop, huh?
Yes, yeah, the guitar is going too. No, yeah, I was just spitting red hot fire, and I had my laptop out overheated, like it always does, and instead of keeping it down here, I kind of just threw it upstairs and didn't tell anyone, and
Damn, that's kind of fucked up.
a little bit, like in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have told someone or just let it kill me, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the depression talking, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the Depression Dome.
Depresso Espresso 2.
Yes.
One of us is depressed this time.
The other is risen, everyone. I don't know why, like, I'm actually not, like, crying. Like, my eyes are just, like, getting really
Your
watery.
right eye, you just got like, a line of water down there.
It's not even really showing.
It's okay. I can see it, though, and it's making me upset. I mean, just looking at you makes me upset, but, like...
Yeah.
And that's why I've reveled in the fact that Jesus, you're actually fucking...
Yeah, it's like not doing it.
The depression's coming out.
Like, I'm not doing anything. It's just happening.
Do I need to get Mama Mike down here
No.
from heaven?
From heaven, yeah. Maybe.
Do you think your mom would appreciate being referenced to as deceased?
I don't know.
Let's call her out.
But, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, that's how the
Sure can hear
fire,
me.
that's how the fire started.
Yeah. Do you want to spit some bars right now?
Yeah. I'm not crying because I'm sad.
I'm crying because my mom gets to fuck my dad.
Oh, that's a good callback. I think
Call back to something that didn't happen on the pod.
yeah. So great content. I appreciate it. I'll let you know that.
I think we've told that story.
I think we have.
But...
We're not going to tell it at this very moment.
Why not?
Just because, sound.
Sound doesn't travel.
Yeah. I actually took a sound class.
Yeah, we're pretty isolated.
Mm-hmm.
The door's not.
The door's ajar.
No, it's not. It's the door.
This is great content.
That's what they come here for, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Shitty puns.
Yeah.
And depression, I guess.
Actually, that's pretty accurate to us. Shitty puns and depression.
And recently found Riz, I guess.
Yeah, recently. Yeah.
Recently happened upon Riz. I could be totally misreading the situation with that. I'm not hoping for anything at all, but
just like
I have an Eatsy crush, an Eatsy Whittle crush.
Just letting it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While me and Noah have been playing Minecraft and Fortnite, we've been talking in like the widowy voice. And he was like, I gotta stop talking like this. He's like, I
literally gotta stop talking like this.
I'm gonna accidentally start talking like this at school, and it's gonna be bad. I was like, yeah.
What grade is he in?
He's a junior.
He's yeah. At that age, yeah, you don't want to do that.
I mean, it's a meme at the moment, but
right. But like, I don't know.
You don't just want to randomly start. What do we?
Doing a presentation. So this is wittily.
So, the Civil War was wittily so bad. Not epic at all.
No epic, no.
Wittily Swavely was fucking abysmal.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
So wise words.
The caning of Sumner.
The what?
The caning of Sumner. I'm taking 2 Civil War classes right
I have
now.
no idea what those words mean.
Sumner was a history lesson for you. Sumner was a representative, I think, in Congress, and he was like, the South is fucking stupid, and they need to stop having slaves because they're like, and stop fucking slaves because that's bad.
Really based.
And then the person who he was dissing, his nephew was there when he said that, but the person that was being dissed wasn't. So in his honor and in the honor of South Carolina, the nephew came in while he was just kind of working at his desk or whatever, and he took a cane and he just fucking whipped him until he was like an inch from death.
Oh. So.
Yeah.
Very rational response from the facts don't care about your feelings crowd.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting story that I had no idea about.
Yeah.
I also had an assignment where I had to read about like Cincinnati, like and like the racism there and everything. And it was like I've never had to just read something about like a specific city in a specific time. So it was like so people were mistreated in the North too.
Yeah.
And so
it happened everywhere.
Yeah.
They were just free in the North.
Yes. Free but discriminated and beaten and killed. And it was like the Irish came around and they could share similar experiences, but then they were like, we're white too, so shouldn't we get better treatment? And then they started mistreating black people as well. So it was just a kind of circle of shit.
It's all circle.
Yeah, history teacher in the making here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be real good. I gotta really tone down the cursing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're teaching college, you'd be fine.
Even then, though, like I was in my my History 200 class, and we were talking. I think I talked about it last week. Like this, like talking about sex selling and everything. But like I kept saying fuck and like shit, and when I was talking, and my professor was kind of like, like, man, you swear too. But I guess it's like, I don't know. He doesn't swear every other word like I do, so.
Yeah.
That's adulthood, I guess.
I guess so. You can't swear as much as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah.
I guess we gotta do some more Godly Goober episodes to get you trained up.
We do. Yeah. I think that'd be a good idea.
Make it easier on me to not hit the explicit mark when I upload the podcast.
Yeah. I know that's a lot of work.
It is.
That's why you're crying.
Yeah. No, the tears have stopped.
You're dried up now.
Yeah.
Well, all dried up.
Yep. No tears left to cry.
That's a good weekend song.
Ariana Grande.
No. Save Your Tears is what I was thinking.
Yeah. That one features Ariana Grande on the remix. Yeah.
Wasn't The Weeknd in hot water recently?
I don't know. I saw something about like him doing his last feature, which I don't believe for a second.
Yeah, I
but
mean, he's been talking about leaving behind the name of The Weeknd. So, maybe we'll...
Hasn't he been implying that After Hours and Dawn FM are two parts of a trilogy?
I think so.
No? Okay.
Whatever. I mean, I know he was getting shit for that show that was The Idol or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That was a while ago, yeah. Did we ever talk about that on the pod?
Did.
Interesting. I'm surprised we did.
It was like made by the guy who made Euphoria. And people are already a little like, because he makes everything about sex and everything.
Gotcha.
And originally it was supposed to be like Lily Rose Depp's character is like a rising pop star or whatever, and she's like the main character, but then The Weeknd was like, I want to be the main character. So the whole story was changed.
He really loved his role in Uncut Gems, and he's like, I can do the whole show.
And then, there's that clip of him going, there's so much cum coming out of my penis right now.
I haven't seen that one. I've seen stuff like that, but I haven't seen that specific one.
Yeah, I haven't watched the show, and I probably never ever will. But,
yep.
Yeah. Good times.
Good signs.
Good times.
Yeah.
MGK.
Yeah, so I think he is down there on my list of artists. Even someone like AJR.
Yeah.
They make bad
music.
Not
even there. They're not even up there, I don't think.
For a bad artist?
On my least favorites. Like, I don't like them, but I don't hate them.
Yeah, because they seem like they're fine people.
Yeah.
Like, they don't seem
annoying.
Yeah, they seem like they're a little annoying, but they seem like they have good hearts to them,
Yeah. MGK top that list, really.
Yeah.
Real close to the top, I don't know.
Yeah, like in terms of like, bad person and bad music, so nothing to like,
Yeah, Tom McDonald.
Yeah, actually he would probably top him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually heard a Tom McDonald song, but I'm not looking to change that.
Yeah, I've unfortunately have. Just because I was curious.
Yeah.
Although I would like to see, Tom, top Machine Gun Kelly. No, I mean just just top him.
Oh,
yeah.
Top.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be good for his conservative crowd. I think they would really like to see that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably Tom McDonald, MGK, and then the north of Richmond guy.
Yeah, he's apparently centrist.
Really?
You haven't heard about that?
Oh, I think I have actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, my one of my other Civil War class, my professor played that song before class, and I was like, why? And then in the suggestions, it was that Jason Aldean song that got like, don't try that in a small town.
Oh yeah.
With all that drama behind it in the suggestions, and I was like, I really hope this isn't your YouTube account.
It might be. Was it in the suggestions to that song, the Richmond, north of Richmond? That might have just been just a basic suggestion.
But
unless it said suggested for you.
Yeah, I hope not. I didn't see that. But, yeah, I don't think you'd want to teach Civil War history if you were a Republican, though.
Probably not.
Or a MAGA American.
The War of Northern Aggression class.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, that's going on in Texas right now, I guarantee it.
and Florida, I'm pretty sure.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
The fucking
I'm pretty...
the Confederacy.
I'm pretty sure I have heard that Florida actually does want their school systems to refer to it as that.
Yeah, I think a lot of southern schools do, actually.
Yep.
Which is why I will not teach in the South. Unless something drastically different happens.
The war of Southern idiocracy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I? No. I thought I watched something this week, but I didn't.
If you want, we can get a song of the week at this point.
Can we?
We'll be fine. Yeah. The outros are usually like 7-8 minutes, so...
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
We do kind of drone on a little bit.
Yeah. If you couldn't tell from the rest of this podcast, yeah, we do drone on sometimes.
The whole latter half of this podcast is just us trying to find shit to talk about, which, has happened more than I'd like to admit.
Yeah.
But, that's podcasting, baby.
Yeah. And I'll partially take fault for that because my mind is a little cloudy, so...
Yeah, maybe...
I'm just trying to focus on...
Maybe get BetterHelp or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sponsored by BetterHelp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I use it myself. Trying to get the tears. Actually, they're kind of working.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, when your eyes are really susceptible, it's easy to cry in queue.
Yeah. I can cry on cue pretty easily.
Can you actually?
Yeah.
Want to do it together?
Please subscribe.
So my song of the week is...
I can, but, I have to, get, a sad cry voice. And then I have to, contort my face.
I literally have to start talking like
this.
this.
Have to start talking like this. I really gotta cry. I'm gonna cry.
Quiet. Spell like Q-U-I-W or Q-U-I-Y.
Q-U-I-W. There's an episode of Game Grumps where they're playing Breath of the Wild.
Uh-huh.
And they were talking about something, but Dan goes, hit him in the eye. Or the E-Y-E. And Aaron's like, that's not I. That's you. And Dan goes, what? And Aaron goes, oh, wait. No.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah. But he was thinking of, the baby sheep.
Oh, yeah.
E-W-U.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that made me think of that. So, you're welcome.
Nice.
But, let's cry together, Mike. We cry together.
Not you.
Yeah, when we come back from Song of the Week, we'll be crying together.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on whatever song you choose.
Yeah. And
which is?
I'm picking... I like that Mitski record.
Okay.
And I'm going with Heaven by Mitski. Alright, that was Heaven by Mitski. What'd you think, Mike?
Thought it was good. Yeah, I mean, definitely going into that more with the mindset that it's folk and close to the... Oh, I can't think of her name. The long time...
Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah, closer to that kind of style. With that, just thinking more in that mindset, I actually enjoyed that a lot more.
Yeah.
It's very good. I'm definitely going to have to... I will recheck out the album, probably this week.
She sounds great on it. I like the orchestral stuff in the background. I like there's a lot of the album. There's like a lot of outside noise, like bugs and crickets and stuff like that, and I love that vibe.
Very nature.
It's very, I don't know. I like that song a lot. I was listening to it with earbuds the first time, and then when the orchestra comes in real hard for the first time after one of the choruses.
Yeah,
good shit.
It's beautiful.
But yeah. What are you thinking this week, Mike?
So I was really enjoying that Leve album this week. And there's quite a few songs that I'm liking a lot on there, but for some reason one that just always kind of perks on my ear every time I listen to it. I just really like the way the song progresses and everything. I don't know if it's my favorite, but the one I'm going to choose is called Promise by Leve.
How long I resist temptation, I will.
All right, that was Promise by Leve. What'd you think of that?
That was fucking gorgeous.
Yeah,
she's a great fucking voice. I love that old kind of you're in not like a coffee shop, but you're in like a jazz club or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like this crooner. Mm-hmm. Oh, really good. I'm gonna have to check that album out.
Yeah, I think you'll like that album a lot.
Yeah.
It's got some beautiful production on the piano and strings, which I actually think, not that like the ones in the Mitski one were like bad or even not good or anything like that, but it's a different style of producing it, and I absolutely love the way they produced on this whole album. It's just all so intimate and like rich and sounding. And on the Mitski, it's a little, I don't want to say poppier, but it's like, it's not as rich in that way, but it's not supposed to be. But anyways, it's just a weird tangent. But yeah, no, that song I've been really just coming back to. I really love the melody on it, and I mean, I love her voice throughout the whole album, but it gets especially dynamic on that one, which I really like.
I love the ladies with like the deeper kind of voices.
Yeah, she's got that richness to her.
Really fucking just sultry.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
damn, good shit.
Yeah.
I could have cried.
Yeah.
If
I was.
Yeah. I had my eyes closed the whole time.
Yeah. I sucked him back in when you open your eyes again. Like is that Claudia with the chance at meatballs or he does that?
Oh
like,
yeah,
not today,
cop.
dear. Yeah.
Get back in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah.
The ladies sure are fucking popping off.
They are, especially this month.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, we mentioned them before. Didn't that Lana album come out this year as well?
Yes. Yeah.
So.
And that's another acclaimed one.
Yeah. I think I tried listening to it once, but I was like,
I was listening to a playlist last night of, I don't know, it's some like new auto-generated Spotify one that's like supposed to be for like a time of day.
Oh.
And like I was listening to the one at night, and there was like some moody ones or whatever. But one of Lana's from this year came out, and I was like, oh yeah, that was nice. There was also a Fiona Apple song in there that I actually really liked.
Yeah.
So I may be checking out Fiona Apple soon as well. I think this is just the month of the ladies.
It is. Ladies Month, September.
Absolutely.
It's almost over, but it can bleed into October.
We'll start Ladies Month at the end of the month.
It's only fair.
Yes.
But we got a little tradition we got going on here.
Of course we do.
Every month we have a episode where we spin a wheel, and whoever lands on it, we have to. It's filled with bands or artists, and whoever lands on, we have to listen to their whole discography and talk about it together on next week's episode of the podcast.
Of course, some are good, some are bad.
Some are good, some are bad.
Hoping for Radiohead and not Drake. Do you need to? I don't know what your schedule's looking like. Do you think you need to omit anything, or?
I don't know my work schedule yet, but if it's a longer one, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Why is Harry Styles still on? Did we do Harry? No, we didn't do Harry Styles yet.
We have not done Harry Styles.
All right.
I wish I could do Harry Styles. Spin that wheel. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna
Something
be?
good. Let's see.
It's a little blurry. Maybe for everyone. I don't know. It's the blue one.
Paramore. It's Paramore.
Ooh, okay.
Hell yeah. The ladies, baby. The ladies are popping off.
Yeah, I just realized it's coming through the speaker. It's coming through your phone. Yeah, Ladies Month being capped off with Paramore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is we've had all of our women artist analysis this year.
Have we actually?
Yeah. Taylor Swift, Lorde, and now Paramore.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I thought we had a Billie Eilish one, but I guess she doesn't. She doesn't qualify. Yeah.
She does not qualify yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paramore, awesome. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah. I'm as well.
Yeah, it's
Although we'll see how my opinions on the more poppy or punky ones. We'll see how I feel about them. But I mean,
I think
I've liked the ones I've heard from them that are more in that style, like Is You or Misery Business. Yeah, like I've enjoyed those. I haven't been like
this is. I think I have 2 albums that I haven't listened to out of the 5. So, and then you've listened to 1.
I've listened to 2. I've listened to After Laughter, but I don't really know it that well. I've only listened like a couple times. I know the big song pretty well. What's that song called? Rock Bottom. Ooh, Hard Times. Yeah. Yeah.
Rose Colored Boy.
Yeah.
It's a great. I'm excited.
I remember liking that song, but it's been a while.
We'll talk about it next week. It's gonna be a good one. Very excited for that. Maybe we'll get Radiohead someday.
One day.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to say?
Subscribe right now, or I may cry.
He's gonna cry right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. But for now, we're gonna say goodbye.
That's probably clipping it really bad.
Goodbye.
Yeah. If they made it this far, they deserve it.
Yeah. Thank you for watching and or listening. And looking at us for the first time in a couple months, and the last time for a couple months.
Just me going all episode.
Okay.
You know?
It's okay. They can't see you sniffling.
Well, I'm like John Cena. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
he do that?
Yeah, he puts he has a little hinge.
He has to support his arm.
Yeah. He's got a big old bald spot now. Maybe his head.
Something else him and I have in common.
Yours isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Just you wait.
Just you wait. Yeah, but thank you for watching and listening. If you'd like to watch us, you can head over onto YouTube. We're under the same name, capital N BOIS podcast with Mike and Colin.
Boys.
Yes. The N boys. The Dalton boring boys.
Ooh, maybe that's how I should title it. Dalton boring.
But if you'd like to get away from our ugly faces, you can go check out. You can go check out us on streaming services wherever you listen to podcasts. We got Spotify and Apple Music. Well, Apple Podcasts and Apple Music. Sorry, and wherever else you may find podcasts.
I know something that can find on Apple Music.
What is that?
My music.
Oh, we're not there yet. If you want to check out the Song of the Week playlists, you can do that. There's 3 of them. There's one for me, one for Mike, and one for both of us.
I just want to say I've been doing that behind the camera every time you do that.
Me too.
It's still there in spirit.
It is. You can listen to Heaven by Mitski or Promise by Leve, whatever. Nordic shit. Icelandic shit, sorry.
Are they considered Nordic? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Look it up.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. But you can check out those. The one with combined has guests on there too, of which we have so many of constantly.
Always.
Every other episode, honestly. Okay. Sorry. My mother texted me, and she said she hated me.
Just reminded you.
Yeah. Constant reminder.
Yeah.
She hates me, and she's not proud of me.
At least she's communicative.
Yeah. At least she's in my life.
Yeah. Is that a
Like your mom. Because she's dead. This is her last belonging. I probably shouldn't show that. This is her last belonging. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the combined playlist is like 19 hours long almost. It might have.
I think it is
over.
by this point because I think it was 1 minute away last week.
So you can listen to whatever the fuck you want on there. There's so much. You can listen to Linda Ronstadt, or Rhett, or Matt Watson, or Death Grips, or Mike
Claro.
Or
Yeah,
Claro.
I'm in there. I think once,
A couple times.
twice. Okay.
No, 3 times I think.
That's your
Pedals. That one, the second single you released.
Be mine. That one.
In November.
Wow. Okay. I guess that's true. Yeah. If it were singles, you probably chose that.
Yeah. There's so much on there. You can check it out. But if you do want to find Mike. Sorry, Mike bores me.
Yeah, it's all boring.
Find Mike somewhere else. In a lot of places, you can go check him out on Apple Music or Spotify or anywhere else you find your music. SoundCloud. He releases some sick raps on there once in a while.
Absolutely. That's where the heat came from.
Yeah. If you want to hear the sound file of him spitting red hot fire and then
Just going, oh shit! You hear a laptop getting tossed across the floor. Yeah.
I'm not crying because I'm sad.
Stop.
Yeah, you can go check out his music. Go check it out. His album Coping Mechanism released last year, and it's really fucking good, amazing, and everyone should listen to it. Critically acclaimed on Album of the Year.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Album of the Year, you can go find his Album of the Year page where he rates and reviews music. He's a verified user on there because he bought it.
Because I'm a scrub.
Yeah, go check out his reviews. I'm sure he has a lot of Layfays on there. And,
Oh, yes.
you can check that out. You can also check out his YouTube, where he might be releasing guitar covers someday soon. And a bunch of other shit. His music's on there as well. And he has a backlog of piano covers from years prior.
Yes.
Go find his old gaming channel as well.
Man, I want to do that one.
His last video came out a couple years ago, and it was
And it was an
a
update as to
Roblox
where I've been
video.
for a long time.
Yeah. It's been a long, long time.
A long overdue update. That's what I called it.
Yeah, we're gonna need one of those soon, I think.
For this channel?
Yeah, we're gonna not upload for months and be like, sorry. And it's gonna be a Roblox video.
Yeah, I'll make sure if we ever quit, it'll be over Roblox footage.
With us in the corner. It's like the
Really tiny.
it's like the Subway Surfer videos.
Yeah. Just Roblox
so
Arsenal over
funny.
top of it, yeah.
Yeah, you can find Mike other places as well. His TikTok, his
doing
Instagram. Yeah, go check out his TikTok. He's got plenty of good stuff there, and recent stuff too.
Fresh.
Fresh, hot, off the presses. Not as hot as this house was.
Yeah.
But, sorry, I thought about the rap again. Stop.
That was a collaboration between us.
It was. It was. Yeah, it was featuring
Featuring Big C.
plaintiff featuring Big C. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything for you? Yes. Where are you in accordance to them?
Oh, the nearest couch behind him.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah. Are you sniffly or?
Oh, I'm so sniffly.
Oh, you're so sniffly.
They can hear me from however far that distance is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want to find me, so I bored myself, which is fair. Good dumb dole. Thank you.
We're gonna do that before each of your introductions from now on.
Yeah, you can find me in some place as well. I also have an album of the year where I rate and review music, and a letterbox where I rate and review movies. Haven't done that in a while. Might watch the Dungeons and Dragons movie tonight. We'll see.
It's gonna turn into the new guitar cover.
Yeah.
I'll watch Dungeons and Dragons.
I also have an old Instagram review page where I once upon a time reviewed music. You're gonna have to, really shuffle through the boxes and try to see if you can find something of substance. That's the word I was looking for in those. Oh my god. She's not happy.
I think a different part of the house just fell over. Finally gave in to the ash.
Yeah. It's Monster House.
Yeah.
Jeez. We're recording down here.
Yo, what the fuck?
But I run the TikTok and the Twitter for the podcast as well. I post updates when episodes are released. This week's was real late because I got off work and it was like 10 and I was like, oh fuck, I forgot. Yeah, you can go check those out. Sometimes I'll post some funny clips from the pod.
I was looking through those the other day. I was like, there's a lot of classics.
There are a lot of classics in there.
I was looking at the from our godly goobers, the evilest man one.
That was good.
Yeah.
I forgot about when I was looking for shit. I was like, God, there's got to be something from this episode because that was a really good episode.
Yeah.
And then like the fucking high five where you were trying to block it, but it didn't even block it. And I was like, what are you trying? And you were like, I'm trying to block the high five. I was like,
Just didn't understand.
Because I went for that.
And the little kiss maneuver. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, it was a good clip. I'm still sad about the Weezer one because I put editing into that one. Like I edited it and everything, and then it got like copyright stricken. And I was like, "This
Did it get taken down?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Like the sound got removed at least. And I was like, TikTok. This is TikTok.
wow.
I forget what even the clip was.
I remember. I don't remember actually.
Yeah, it was something.
I do remember you editing it though. I remember that. Yeah.
And I put the Buddy Holly guitar riff in there. I was like, this is funny. And then like a little while later, it got taken. And I was like, fuck.
Also, one that I saw in there. Sorry to promo the TikTok. We're just promoing at this point. That I forgot about was when we both dressed as Jack from AJ.
Yeah.
Like I remember doing that, but I forgot about the bit at the very beginning. Yeah. And I enjoyed my editing there.
Yeah, it was good.
Jack from AJ. It just explodes into the intro.
Yeah. One of the few comments we've ever gotten on that TikTok was like, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm all for it.
Yeah, I think it was on that one.
Yeah. There's a couple of good clips in there. There's the fucking I murdered Kurt Cobain one.
Oh, classic.
There's the Ozzy Ed Sheeran.
Ozzy Ed Sheeran, of course.
A lot of classics in there.
Yeah.
Go check it out. It's a fun little time. I'll get back into it. There might be a couple clips from here I could use.
Yeah.
Fucking.
We might have been funny a couple times.
Maybe a little in between our dull and boring nonsense.
Yeah.
But I think that's all for me, other than the fact that I'm on the couch closest in front of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you might be in like an IKEA or a furniture store or something like that.
Could I say this one?
Sure.
How we're gonna come together for the love cage?
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
So I mean, you're done with your.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on the couch. I'm not sniffly. I'm just kind of like vibing out.
So
Like this.
what's gonna happen is both of our couches are gonna turn into like.
Transformers.
Did it happen in SpongeBob where they were the couch just kind of moved underneath them,
Probably.
like Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy?
Well, they had the invisible boatmobile.
Yeah, but didn't it like come from a couch or something? I don't know.
They might. I think I remember something like that. Like they were on a couch and
Yeah.
they started moving. Like they were in a car or something.
Anyways, we're gonna be on a couch. It's gonna be glued to us like it's Gmod or something. They're just gonna kind of go like that.
Yeah.
Closest one behind you, closest one in front of you. They're just gonna come together around you.
Sandwich.
Well, make a little U sandwich with some cushions, the extra side of cushions, and then Colin and I will stand up in sync.
Mm-hmm. I can't. That wasn't in sync, but
In sync.
use our cocks.
Cool. No. We won't do that. That's too much.
Microphone rubber band.
All right, so we're gonna have to do this for the rest of the episode. We're gonna stand up.
Does it actually not work if you let it go?
Watch this. Want to see a magic trick?
Here, I'll hold it.
It's gonna be fun. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to press hard. You just have to put a little bit of pressure on it. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna stand up, do a little hug around you, embrace you, and then do a real snotty tongue kiss.
Yeah, it's gonna be
mostly
real
coming
wet.
from me. Yeah, I'm gonna be crying.
Yeah, like he might be actually sick, and then he might get me sick. But who knows?
Colin may be crying because of that.
Mike's gonna spread COVID at the concert tomorrow.
No, I legitimately don't think it's COVID because I haven't seen anyone.
Let's hope not.
But yeah.
Yeah,
we're gonna embrace around you, tongue kiss each other.
Do you say the love cage?
Yeah, that's what the love cage is.
Yeah.
That's what the love cage is.
That's what the mask is.
The love cage is. Just to make you happy.
Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed the episode. We're gonna be listening to Paramore next week, and we'll probably talk a little bit about the concert, but we maybe also do a full episode the week after the press analysis. Who knows? No kiss.
Where's my hug? Colin, as he's rizzing this.
I walk into fucking work, and I'm like, "Where's my hug?" Ew. No.
All right.
Goodbye.